Hello guys and welcome to a new video posted on my channel. Today we have a random video because I feel like it. So we've got we got Ducktendo and we got Clem and
Cognitive Clem.
not
And Grim.
no go away, get out. I know. Yeah, me and Clem are doing a Marvel ranking because we both like Marvel and we are
I'm the
bored of
troller.
this Donkey Kong. Um
I'm Sunny.
okay. Um
I'm
yeah,
Chewy.
and I'm Freddy.
Oh my god.
Bro, what is this video? All right, yeah, me and
I'm
Clem are doing an MCU Marvel movie ranking. We don't want to. I wanted to do the shows as well, but Clem
Spoiler.
doesn't want to because he sucks. So yeah, and Clem has a random order of the films he found on his phone. So we're gonna do the random order. We're gonna write down what we think our opinion is. We have a tier list from our least favorite to F tier, E, D, C, B, A, S, and
A,
our
B,
favorite.
E F
C.
G H I J K. I love to pee.
Okay. Um, all right, so let's go. So, Clem, what is the first one?
Black Panther, Wakanda Forever.
Ooh,
I know what
okay.
I'm putting.
Okay,
I
it's a
might.
shame this movie's first because this is the movie that got dealt the worst hand. They had a finished script. They were a few months from filming, and sadly, very sadly, Chadwick Boseman, the amazing man who played the incredible Black Panther role, sadly did pass away. And we all miss him. It's nearly 5 years without him because he
Gee.
sadly left us in August of 2020. Oh,
Oh,
but
rip,
and
rip.
Black Panther. But although they had to change the whole script for Black Panther 2, I still think they did great. So what do you think, Clem?
This movie is just everything was kind of derailed with his death. You know, he was the perfect actor for he was Black Panther. He was
He was, yeah.
Uh, yeah, and it's just really unfortunate. I mean, the movie just isn't the same without it. You know, it's just not the same. It's just, they did their best. They tried really hard to do it without him.
Yeah.
But I think it falls down. I think it would have probably been like an S tier or A tier if he was in it, but it falls down a couple
Yeah.
rankings,
I actually
which
heard
is,
recently that if it was going to go like normal, apparently it was going to be about him and his son because at the end of Black Panther Wakanda Forever,
yeah.
spoilers, in the post-credit scene we meet we meet T'Challa's son. Um, yeah, and um, and apparently the film was going to be like it was going to be about him and his son, but because he blipped, but his son didn't, so it would have been about him like trying to learn about him and stuff because obviously he
Bro,
wasn't
his
there for
son
the
is like
first
two
five
years
years of
old,
his
bro.
life. So sorry, what?
His son is like 2 years old, bro.
No, it was like he was like 6 or something.
He's like He's like three or something. I don't even know.
No, he wasn't.
He was
Anyway,
6 or
Bro,
7.
he might have been like four.
yeah, in my opinion, although it got dealt a bad hand, I'm really just going to judge it for what it is, and for that, I think it's a C tier in my
I
opinion.
also agree. C tier.
Yeah, I think it's
I
nearly a
also
B, but it
agree. It's
just
a C
it
tier.
just isn't. No, like it's not in my opinion. I've seen it like two, maybe three times. It's not very memorable. With any of the fights or scenes or anything like
Yeah.
that. Although it does have an incredible performance by Angela Bassett, who plays Queen Ramonda, and she's the first person to ever get I believe, an Oscar for her role. And also, in my opinion, Black
That's
Panther
loud.
2, both of the trailers are some of the best MCU trailers we've ever got. So yeah, what did you get? Black Cat Butterball. All right, okay. All right. Clem, what is next? Black 2.
Captain
Okay.
America: Civil War.
Oh, okay. This is an
So,
incredible one.
this video will be well over an hour if we don't like kind of do more
Yeah, we have
shorter
to speed
summaries.
up.
So, this movie, it had more voice lines from Tony Stark in it,
And
but it
more
was a
screen
great movie.
time.
Yeah, it was a great movie though. It was really fun to watch, but I think it's a B tier. I think it is.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's a B tier because also for some reason I don't know why, but spoilers. But from one show, Secret Scrolls or bullshit BS. They
Yeah.
make Rhodey a what's it called, a scroll, and I don't know why, but that kind of makes me like it less. I don't know
I
why.
don't, bro. I don't actually think that was confirmed, but yeah, I think Civil War is incredible. The whole tension and
It's
all
a
the
B plus.
all. I think it has some of the most iconic fight fight scenes in the MCU with the airport and the end fight, and
The
and
thing
I love
about
scenes
it
with the Winter Soldier, like just
The
as the
thing
Winter
about
Soldier.
it, Ryan, is that when I think of the movie, I only think of the later part, like the later third of it, like the final fight, and then I only think of those two things. That's what I think
I
about,
honestly
of it.
don't. I've really watched it a
Oh.
lot, but yeah, I will because as I was saying, so I really love the Winter Soldier fighting because he does not hold back. Obviously, he does
Hmm.
sometimes when he's not the Winter Soldier when he's
Yeah.
actually Bucky, but I think he's
Guys,
great.
look
So
up
I
my
think it's
vote.
great.
We gotta. Okay.
So
I'm tracking this. We're not gonna finish on time. We gotta go
it's
under a
fine.
minute for
We'll be
each.
quick. Captain Crunch versus
Okay.
Spider-Man.
Okay.
All
All
right.
right.
Well, you're putting in B. I'm gonna put
All right.
it in. I'm gonna put like a high A in my
I put it
opinion.
as like a B plus. Like if like a 89%. Like
Yeah,
if
I'd put it
it.
as A plus.
All right. Well, anyways, the
Okay.
next one is Spider-Man: No Way Home.
S tier.
Spider-Man: No Way Home. Okay.
Mm.
I think Spider-Man: No Way Home. It's one of the best, probably the second or third best theater experience I've ever had. I was really,
Mhm.
really excited. Like the trailers were great, really, really hyped. I've never been. That's the second most hyped like lead up to a film I've ever had, and the film was great. Although rewatching it, it isn't like amazing.
The
So
first half is kind of
yeah,
you
the
kind of
first half is quite generic. Although it's still good. The second half is great. And what's great is although it's not even a cameo fest, it's the characters are necessarily they're important to the movie.
mhm
They're
mhm
So
necessary.
yeah, it's really good.
affirmative.
And
So I
yeah,
let's say the rankings because I think it is a I think it is a S
I think it's
tier.
A tier for me.
I'll have mine at bottom S tier. That's the thing. Like if like a S minus, I would call it for mine. Uh,
Yeah.
This is my favorite, guys. Look, this is my favorite.
Well, Clem, why do you think
okay.
it's there? Like really quick, because we should say a point. So
I mean, I know the first half is kind of generic, but it doesn't. It's not boring. Like the first half is still
yeah,
good. Like it's still good, and the second half is just one of the best. Like things in Marvel, and it was super hype. And I watched it 2 times in the theaters, and both times I enjoyed it a ton. And I rewatched it at home, like a couple months ago, and I really liked it. So I
yeah.
think it's an S tier. That is just me. But
All right.
anyways, let's move on to the next movie.
Oh wait,
This is
let's
my
see what Sony's
favorite
got.
movie.
Oh, Spider-Man: Yes Way House. Okay.
Okay,
All
okay.
right, what's
Anyways,
next?
Iron Man 2.
Okay.
Kind of out of all the Iron Mans, it's the one I least think about, I will be honest.
Okay. Well, with this one, for me, the some people I think it's actually quite memorable, and I like the I really like the court scene, um,
Yeah.
and the fight between Iron Man and Rhodey, um, in the house. Although it's very forgettable,
Mm-hmm.
it's they like it's there's no like
It's that
specific
forgotten
plot
sequel.
because Iron Man thinks the villain is defeated in the third like third of the film after he like defeats him in the thing, and then he just randomly comes back at the end, and he's just doing a bunch of side plots, and I just think it's
Mm-hmm.
very
Yeah.
boring.
I think it is, I think it's either a very high C tier or a lower B tier.
Uh,
But
that high,
I,
wow. I'm gonna put it for me at a low D.
ooh, that, I, I think it's. I still enjoyed it. I know it's forgettable, but I still enjoy the movie. I could watch it without being bored. That's the thing. I could watch. I could watch it without being bored, Ryan. That's the thing. It may
I
be
give it a
forgettable.
B.
Minecraft trophy. Wow.
Because there's a trophy manga
Yeah,
called
Iron
Iron
Man.
Man.
Alright,
But it's
okay.
not called Iron Man 2.
Alright, what's next, Clem?
Doctor Strange. Ooh, I just want to
Ooh.
say this is one of my favorite Marvel movies. I really love Doctor Strange. He's one of my favorite.
First one.
Which Doctor Strange? Alright.
First one. Oh my god, bro. And I think they did really well with it. I will say though, the villain, like the what's his name?
Caecilius?
Not
Fucking
yes,
The man.
Caecilius, bro. Alright.
yeah, the man.
Yeah, and then you got Dormammu in the Dark
Yeah, the
Dimension.
Dormammu was very memorable, especially that final that
That
was
whole
really good.
scene is
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, exactly. This movie was because this came out in 2016. This is I think the second Marvel movie I saw in the theaters, and it was in 2016. I really enjoyed it. Like this is really when I start. This is when I started to really love Marvel. So it has a great place in my heart. But I'm gonna be. It's not. I won't say it's an S tier. All right. It's a great. It's one of the best solo movies.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it as a strong A tier.
Ooh, interesting. Well, I think very quick. So I think it's one of, if not the best visually stunning film in the MCU.
Mm-hmm.
Um, arguably it has better wizard fights than the Harry Potter series, or some anyway. Um, and although the plot itself is quite forgettable and not boring, I don't know.
I really like it.
I really like the start, but then I think the second half loses me a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I
All
would say.
right.
So I would put Doctor Strange probably at like a high C. That's
I
what
give
I,
Ooh,
it an
what
that's.
I would
A.
put it.
You could see why I put it as an A. But
I give it an
Yeah,
A as well,
all
bro.
right. The sixth one is Avengers: Age of Ultron.
interesting. Well,
I
Doctor
have.
Strasbourg. Okay.
Okay, I may have a hot take. I really love the movie. I
I
know
really
some
like it
people say
too.
it's the some people say it's the worst Avengers movie, which I can understand why, but personally, I really like it. It's entertaining. I could sit down through the whole. I actually rewatched it like a month ago, I think, and like with my fan, I just turned it on and watched it. I really liked it, and I think it was really well done. Like although Ultron, like he had a lot more potential, he still did great in the movie, you know.
Yeah.
And also, it's called Age of Ultron, but it was like a week at most. But I think it's an A tier.
Okay. I think some people consider it the most underrated Marvel movie, which which I can see. I probably agree. Um, yeah, I like Ultron's one of the best MCU villains, although
Mm-hmm.
they
It,
he shouldn't have had just one film, but I think they're going to bring him back anyway.
That's the biggest complaint about the movie that we didn't see that we want more of the villain. That's a good complaint
Yeah,
because we want more of the villain.
yeah, and some people say this should have been Avengers 2, but no, because they have one film and then they break up. Like it should have been Civil. Some people say Civil War should have been Avengers 2. Absolutely not. They needed this film. It was the
Yep.
last time we saw the original Avengers. For me, I would say it's a solid B. That's
Mm.
where I would
I
put
give it an
that.
S.
All right. Now the next movie is
Age
no
of
Ant
Megatron.
Man, Ant Man, and the Wasp: Quantumania, and this honestly is
Sonic
gonna
went straight
be
to S. Are you okay?
this is gonna be this is
Yeah, I
gonna go
agree.
straight
This
to
is
F tier.
oh
It is.
you
I nearly walked
F
out. I nearly walked out of
F
the
yeah.
movie. I nearly walked out of the movie. This was terrible. It was
Guys,
terrible.
it
This
was
is
peak. What do you mean?
okay. Get out. Anyways, this is just one of I don't even want to talk. It
Yeah.
was just so. I nearly walked out of the theater. It was
It
just
was
not
perfect.
good.
Based
Perfect.
man
Every
versus
minute
cognitive man.
detail.
Although I will
Alright.
say, people complain so much about Modoc. It's a live action Modoc. It's gonna look bad. So I actually think they did
Yeah.
fine with it, although it still looks bad. But what do
Yeah.
you
I
like?
mean, there's nothing. I don't
It
know.
couldn't have
He doesn't
looked
add
good.
anything to the plot though. But
He's
Yeah,
just
anyways.
exactly.
Ant-Man.
Okay, Captain America: Brave New World. So I
Oh,
actually pirated this, and
Is that the
okay.
newest one?
Yeah,
I
the one that
also
came out a few
think
months ago.
this is kind of reminds me of Black Panther 2, where it's just there's so much like there's so much like back like with Captain America, that name you in the previous three Captain America movies all being really good, and it's just a C tier. It's not a bad movie, and also the Red Hulk kind of shows up very late, which is it's just shows up very late, and they did a lot of advertising with him. So he was a good fight, great fight scene, but
Yeah. Well,
it's
some people
unfortunate.
say they shouldn't have marketed Red Hulk and should have been a surprise. When I completely disagree with that because they needed to market it with Red Hulk, otherwise nobody would have watched it really.
Yeah.
And I just think it was like just a very. I remember it being very boring. So I'm gonna give it. I'll give it a D. Yeah,
Hmm.
I give it below F. That movie sucked.
I mean, I watched it in school. Maybe I liked it more because I was completely bored, anyways. So, like, I
Clem
just
knows why I won't like it. Clem knows why I won't like
Captain
it.
Stupid. This movie sucked. Yeah, right.
all right. Thor: The Dark World.
Oh,
That
okay.
A
is gonna
tier.
go. That will go to either E or D tier for me. This movie is super boring.
Yeah, I really don't
Wait,
remember
what's the movie
this
called
film.
again?
Yeah,
What's the movie
I think
called
it's one of
again?
the most forgettable films.
I'm thinking of putting it in even F tier. But I think I'm gonna put in
I
E
don't even
tier.
remember it. I don't really know what to rank it off of because I do not remember it.
Actually,
I'll
you're
give it a B,
right.
chat.
I just liked Thor, so I think that's why I was putting it at E.
I like to see. I'll tell you
I
what.
just
I'm
could.
gonna put it in E
I
because I like the scenes in Asgard, like with Loki and stuff. So
Okay, yeah, that's true. I'm putting it.
I gave it a B, guys.
All right,
Sorry, I gave it an A.
yeah,
all right.
and
Thor
of
2.
course for hanging hit Mjolnir on a coat rack. So yeah. All right.
Uh,
Uh,
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
oh,
This is
for
a
the
great
Clem
movie.
world. Oh my gosh.
This is a great movie. It was a near perfect ending. I think it was a pretty good ending for a great trilogy. Like you
Yeah.
can't ask for much better than that. I'm glad they left it off at this. This is like a great movie to end it off. It's an A tier for me.
All right. Fair. Yeah, I think it's one of the, if not the funniest. Actually, no. Now it's one of the funniest MCU films because we've got Deadpool and Wolverine as well coming up, which is also incredibly hilarious. Um, and it's all great. Rocket's backstory is, in my opinion, some of the best, like one of the best MCU
Mm-hmm.
like stories in a film told. Really, really emotional. Like I think it's the saddest. Like at the time, it was the saddest and the funniest MCU film, in my opinion. And I still think it is the saddest probably.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and um, and the villain, the High Evolutionary, is what is, in my opinion, the best MCU villain since Thanos. I think
Ooh.
he's incredible.
His name is No, it's not Thanos.
Okay. Um,
All right.
yeah, the High Evolutionary. Like, in my opinion, they should have made him the new Kang after what happened with Jonathan Majors.
Yeah, he could have just been a Kang variant. I mean, he's
Yeah, exactly.
like
Yeah,
same color. He
they're
could
the
have just been
same.
an
Yeah, same
altered
color.
version.
Say like color suit. Not talking about
Same
anything else.
skin.
They had the same powers pretty much with like the
Yeah.
telekinesis. And yeah, so they really should have just brought him
All
back
right.
as to play another Kang.
But
So I think it was great.
what would you?
I think. Well, I'm actually going to make a change because I'm going to put Guardians 3 at an S.
Hmm.
Where would you put it?
But
Sorry,
the
did
one
you put it
thing
an
I will
A?
say, I put in A. But the one thing,
Yeah.
it's an A plus. It's an A plus. But anyways, the one thing I will say is about Kang is that I don't think he would ever work as a good villain. He's just the whole idea that there's an infinite amount or a ton of the same.
I don't know. I feel like they could have
I
done something to blow my
I
minds with
don't
it, but
think it would work. I just don't. I don't think Kang would have been a good villain, and
yeah.
it just. I don't think it. I think this is what's happened. I'm glad that they're no longer using him. But anyways, the next
Yeah.
movie
Well, Clem, I just
is.
want to say quick. I actually just made a change. I've actually put Civil War in S tier now because
Ooh, okay. That's the
I
biggest. I
think
think
that.
swap. I think that's the biggest shift from us so far
Can't believe
too.
you put it
I put it in
in
S.
B. That's
I put in like a
I put
real. I
mine's
put in B
S.
plus, so like
where's
I'd
yours?
say. But anyways,
Guardians of the Crypt.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyways, Ant-Man and the Wasp. Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Okay.
That is going in. That is a D tier. It is
Yeah.
goofy.
Oh,
It is
yeah.
playful, but it is just. It
We went
is
from
just not.
Avengers Infinity War
Yeah.
to Ant-Man and the Wasp, which is fine. They needed that film, and yeah, I agree. I think it's fun. It's not important, but it's fun what they do with all the
Yeah.
shrinking, great and stuff. It
But
was
yeah,
great.
yeah, it's creative,
It's
but
funny.
that's what
Yeah,
carries it, you know. But
yeah. It's not
anyways,
at all like
hmm
a when you think Ant-Man 2, you do not think like intense
yeah, the
or
story. You think of the shrinking and the cars and stuff. The cars
and you
scenes
think
were
like the
cool.
goofy stuff. So, but you don't think
Yeah.
of like
Yeah.
really intense storytelling and
But
stuff like that. So yeah.
okay. But number 12 is the Incredible Hulk, and I
Ooh.
mean, there's nothing to say about this. Like, I
Well, I
really.
can't judge this because I've actually not seen the Incredible Hulk, so
Uh,
I'm just gonna
well,
step
it
back.
is. It looks at. It's the same for me as Thor 2. Like nothing, just blank,
Yeah.
just blank. But all
Do you
right. The
think
next
Edward
one.
Norton though would have made a better Hulk than Mark Ruffalo?
Mark Ruffalo looks more like a scientist.
Yeah. The
I
Incredible
think of him.
Hector.
Uh, okay. Anyway, the next movie is The Eternals, and
Ooh.
I will
What the
say this
hell is
movie
that?
visually is probably one of the best. But I
Mhm.
went to this movie with my family, and all of them said that movie felt eternal.
Okay. Well, lots
Yeah.
of people say with MCU films and shows, especially in Phase 4, how some of the shows should have been films and some of the films should have
This
been
should have been a
shows.
show.
This should have been a show. It's too long, so it's ends up being boring. There are
Also,
too
this
many
one.
cast members. It would have been great if each episode was about a character, and then I don't know.
Hot take. Moon Knight. Moon Knight should have been a movie, and this should have been a show. I think Moon Knight was spread out too thin, and I think Eternals was
Yeah,
crunched in. So I think Eternals. It visually though is insane. Like that is something.
really good. It's got a
But
great
when
cast. The
I do remember more of Eternals and Thor 2 and Hulk. So I will put it actually in D tier. But the story, it's just too crunched up.
I'm gonna put it in D as well. Although my other D's are Iron Man 2, Captain America 4, and Ant Man 2. I think Eternals is better than all of them. So yeah, I
Mm.
think that's the best of my D. So I would give that D plus
Uh
Eternals,
huh.
nearly
Um.
average. So yeah, what's seven?
Um, the next movie is The
F.
Marvels. And did you see this, The Marvels?
I did not. No.
Well, it's just like it's the same as Thor 2 and Hulk, just nothing. No, I don't remember really, and it's so generic, and it's just not
Yeah,
special. There's,
I
and they
I
also
heard that
Nick
Kamala
Fury is
Khan
just
was really good in it though.
she was for a young actor, but I mean, it's just kind of the same as Thor 2 and Hulk, just that kind of, and it's so bad for the budget of it is also another thing.
Yeah, they
But
made
there's
like I
nothing
think
to
it's
say
the
about
least. I
it.
think it's the worst
Yeah, it's the
grossing Marvel
biggest.
movie
It's
of
the
all.
biggest. But
Biggest
anyways,
flop.
Iron Man 3 is the next one,
Ooh.
and that one I really like. Iron Man 3 it is a good
It
one.
is one that I do need to
Yeah.
rewatch because I just think it's boring. Although I know a lot of people like it.
hmm I
Um,
think I think it is in C tier, but higher than Iron Man 2.
yeah, I mean for me, it's just one of those films that some people really like. I'm just not one of those people, and I'll just put it in D tier. I don't know.
Hmm. But it's simple. All right. Now we're moving faster, which is good. All right.
Yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
Ooh.
So I love the entire Guardians of the Galaxy series. Every movie slaps, and people forget about this one. I don't. Like I remember this movie very well. Like this movie is very good. Guardians 1 and Guardians 3 are very good, but people think this one is like the weakest, which I do think out of the three, it's not like it's. I wouldn't call it the worst because none of them are bad and none of them are even like this one's good. I think Guardians 2 is still an A tier. It's a A minus, I'll
Ooh.
say. I like it though. I really love Guardians of the Galaxy, and I know this is a hot take, but it's entertaining. I remember most of the movie, and I could sit down and watch the whole thing right now and not be bored.
Yeah. I think so. You've got an A, which is here. Are you ready for this? You watching?
Yeah.
I think it's one of the most overrated Marvel
Oh.
movies. No, not that low. Yeah, I do think it's overrated, although it's not bad. I did like it a bit more when rewatching it for Guardians 3. Um, but I don't know. I don't think it's memorable. It's a bit funny. Soundtrack's great. Obviously, all of them are. Um, but I don't know. I just don't think it's memorable and stuff.
Hmm.
They got like three different villains in each act, like one in each act, which is just a bit weird. He had ego throughout, but he was twisted until third act. So, for me, I would put it in like C minus.
Uh, but all right, now we're getting into the next movie, which is Avengers Endgame, and I think
Oh,
I know where we're both gonna put Avengers Endgame. Do you want to just put
ah,
it in? I think Avengers Endgame is an S tier, but I will say I think it's an S minus. Now
yeah,
I
I
think it's
agree
above.
actually.
I think it could. I rewatching it. Plot kind of makes like I feel like they could have done better. It is very good, but I feel like there could have been some better things done. But it is a very good movie and very entertaining for a 2 hour and 45 minute movie. Like for a 2 hour and 45 minute movie, it is not boring at all.
Yeah, yeah, it keeps you hooked.
But
Um,
what were you gonna say about it?
yeah, I think
You
it was a
agree with
great
me?
conclusion to the Infinity Saga. Um, uh, I don't know.
Or are you just
I don't
gonna
really know
say the
what.
same thing? Just say the same thoughts as me.
Well, no, I want to say my own thoughts, but my
Uh,
mind's blank. So, yeah, S tier film, very good, very good.
All right. Next movie is Thor Ragnarok, and this one I really like. It is one of the best solo movies, and it sets up Endgame. This is like this is where we first see Thanos' ship. I really liked Ragnarok and stuff. I think
Yeah,
it is the perfect Thor movie. Thor is kind of the out of the four movies. I mean, it's the worst like solo series I would say, but
yeah,
Thor Ragnarok is a great movie. It is a great movie. It's funny and intense and a great character development. I think it is an A tier, but I think it's like an A minus.
yeah. I think it was considered one of the funniest, if not the funniest MCU film. And then Thor Love and Thunder came out, and I think people then realised that the humor in Ragnarok isn't as good as people thought. And I guess I kind of agree with that, although it's still funny. Um, I mean, the plot itself isn't anything special.
It's entertaining
Um,
though.
yeah, it is entertaining. It's funny. I like it. For me, it's a bit like Deadpool and Wolverine, where the plot is bad, but it's the main factor of it is entertainment, although it still has a bit more plot. So for me, I would put it in the B tier.
Hmm.
Probably like
B plus or B.
uh just B. Yeah,
All
same. And
right.
then Avengers
The
2 I think
next
is pretty
next
B as
next
well.
movie is Captain America: The First Avenger,
Ooh,
and
all right.
some people don't really like this. Some people say it's boring. I like it. I think it's like a
It gets overshadowed
it
by the second two, which is
Yeah.
really annoying.
So I think it's actually a B tier. It's below Captain America: Civil War and Winter Soldier, but I think it is good. I think it is very good in the B tier.
Yeah.
Maybe a
I
B
really like
minus to
rewatching
B.
this film. I think it has so many great.
Yes.
It's a great war film.
Yes, that is.
Um,
If you like war movies, this is a great one.
yeah. And I really, really like it. I think I would put it in B as a B plus, in my opinion.
Ooh, okay, yeah. Um, Next movie is Thor: Love and Thunder, and I'm taking this straight to
Okay.
the F tier,
Yeah. Bye bye.
possibly later to
Yeah, I
least
don't know
favorite.
what
It
my least
is,
favorite film is yet. I'm gonna decide that at the
yeah.
end. But
Guys,
it
this
could
movie
be
was
4-4.
so good.
No,
Oh.
stop. I'm gonna
Bro,
mute
you
you.
can't have
Anyways,
three favorites. Avengers Never Game. What the hell?
All right, Thor 4. I don't even want to talk. It is just
God of War
terrible.
Ragnarok.
It's so good. It's so
Thor
good. It's
4 is
so
just
good.
terrible. It is so bad. It makes Thor. That's probably why I put Thor Ragnarok in
It's
A tier
like
because
Taika Waititi, like
it makes
he saw the praise for Thor Ragnarok and like
one completely.
set the thing to 100 and it didn't
No,
work.
like it makes Thor Ragnarok look so good in comparison. That's probably why I have an A tier, and not B tier. But anyways, it's just terrible. It
They
is
ruined it.
like
They
Ant-Man
really
3
ruined it.
terrible,
Wasted a great
and
actor and a great
yep, yep,
villain
yep, yep.
of
And it was so
of
short. It was so
It
short.
was
Like
so beast.
I don't know.
I mean, I'm not complaining that it was
That
short. It's a
post credit
bad
scene
movie.
probably isn't going to go anywhere. I don't think they're going to bring back Hercules.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're bad
Well,
for. Okay.
Avengers: Infinity War. That is going all the way to
Oh,
S tier.
yes, dear. Better than Endgame in my
Endgame.
opinion.
Yep, it is.
I think I really, really like how they made Thanos the main character who has the most screen time in the
Yes.
film, and I really, really
Yes.
hope they do the same with Doomsday.
Yes.
Um,
My
Thanos
thoughts
is
exactly.
Thanos is probably in my top five, maybe top 10, but maybe top five favorite MCU characters. All the scenes are great. It's a bit. I will say one of my probably only flaws is it's quite a very it's a very small flaw anyway. Is there's a big gap in the first in the film um between when Iron Man, Doctor Strange, and Spider Man get on that ship and go to space, and then I swear it's like an hour later then we see him again. Will be like 45 minutes or so. That's quite a big gap. But all the scenes are great. The score is amazing. The action's great and memorable. All the different character interactions are great, especially on Titan, the moon when they all meet.
Hmm.
And yeah,
Uh,
and of
I
course the
wish.
best improv of any MCU film. Why is Gamora? Okay, yeah.
I wish the fight between him and Doctor Strange went on longer. Like I wish
Yes,
that fight was longer. That is one
100%.
thing. That's the fight I wish that was longer. I wish that fight lasted like the entire. I wish the entire. But I understand why. But anyways, it is an S tier above Endgame. But the next movie is Doctor Strange 2, Multiverse of Madness, and that is going into an E tier.
So many people like this movie. I think it
I
is genuinely a horrible film. I'm putting it in F. I
Yeah, I can
really,
see that.
really don't like this film. I
You know
really
what?
don't.
Now,
Movie
okay.
sucked.
Now that I think about it, it's going in F
It's
tier.
so goofy. It's a multiverse, and you have pizza balls and go on green. No, go on
No, no,
red.
no, no. They have pink flower. No, no. They have rainbow clouds.
Wow.
Yay! Yay!
I
Yay!
mean,
I
it's
love
No.
Doctor
obviously got the
Strange.
amazing sequence of probably the best part of the film. Well, maybe. Well, one of
Oh,
the best
and they
parts of the film
Reed
is of
Richards.
the
Reed Richards,
go for the film.
smartest man. By the way, smartest man. All right. Anyways, next one is
No, I'm not. No,
Thunderbolts.
no, no, Clem. I'm not
Oh,
talking.
oh,
I'm
oh,
not done talking about this
oh.
atrocity. I hate this
I
film.
don't. I want to move on
Put it
from
in.
it because it's.
Put it in
Bro,
black.
we're
Put it
33
in
minutes in.
black.
We've
What are you
got
doing?
time. Yeah, I think it's. I think I hate it. The Illuminati, stupid. The Illuminati. Um, Wanda was
That's her from
great, but I
space.
think Slate. Well, no, she was great. Although the writers of the film didn't even watch One Division first, which was really stupid. Um,
Just really based off them, you mean?
It's
um,
basically a sequel to WandaVision that sucked.
yeah, I think Wong was a bit cringe at some points. Um, it was just so weird, like with well, and the idea and all the ideas it brought up. And it started in Spanish, which made me and other people think that you were watching the film in Spanish because Doctor Strange and America Chavez were talking in Spanish. So
Like
uh,
Gustavo
I
Fring.
hate you, Doctor Strange, too. I really do. Okay, moving on.
All right, Thunderbolts. This movie,
Ooh.
it just the climax, like they use the power of friendship to win. I wish there's just, it should have been more just like a like street fight, like not even not street fight, but just like not like that. Like the villain, I just no like E tier. It's not terrible, but
Really?
yeah.
Gosh, eat him, man.
No, it is the climax that ruins the whole thing for me.
But the whole thing about the film is mental health. Like it starts with Elena Like,
I know, but come on, like, just no, like, no, it ruins it for me. I know, but it just ruins, like, it ruins it for me.
okay.
It ruins it for me.
I think it's like a C. I don't. Some people say they really, really like it. I think in a couple of years they're going to look back and think, like, oh, why did I put it that high? I don't think it's that good. Um,
No, the ending just
it's
ruined
it's
it for
it's
me.
it's good. It's not anything special in my opinion. It's just fine. It's
It ending
yeah.
ended it for me. All right, Spider-Man 2 or Spider-Man Far From Home.
Ooh.
This out of the, I mean, I mean, when I think of Spider-Man movie, I don't think about this one. I kind of forgot about this one, honestly.
I think this is one of the most underrated MCU films because just because of how many people have it so low on their list.
I
Although I
don't have
get
it
it,
low. It's not
like
a bad
Tony
movie. It's
Stark
just I
gives a
kind of
kid
forgot.
who went away for 5 years a
Yeah.
government glasses who access of deadly drones,
And then
which
he
doesn't make
gives it to
sense.
that guy, which is dumb. But anyways,
Yeah.
I think where would you put
And the
this?
whole thing is Mysterio is doing all this to try and become a superhero,
Yeah.
although his illusions are him as a superhero. So I don't even know if like they
Illusions?
actually showed his suit for real. I don't know if I don't know. So that's quite confusing. Although I don't know. It's
Where would you
odd.
put this?
It's weird because I think of it as a good film, but when I really think about it, it
Yeah.
doesn't
It,
work. So
yeah. It's
I'll put it ooh,
I'm putting it at C.
I'll put it at C minus. Yeah.
Ooh. Yeah, it just doesn't work when you really think about it. If you listen
Wait.
to a breakdown of it, it just won't make any sense.
My favorite movie, honestly.
Iron Man, the original Iron Man now. The one that started it
Wait,
all.
what was this? What was Call of
Which
Duty
one?
Infinite Warfare? What was that?
Avengers Infinity War.
Oh, right.
Oh,
There we
okay.
go.
Iron Man, the one that started it all.
Uh, Best, in my
Uh,
opinion, the best suit up we've had in any Marvel film, which is him
yep,
putting on
yep, yep, yep,
the
yep,
Mark
yep, yep,
III.
yep.
I really like that
I thought this.
scene.
Oh wait, yeah, that is Mark III. Not Mark II.
Mark
Mark II is
III,
the
yeah.
silver one.
Mark II is the silver one. Um, yeah, although I think it is slightly overrated, because the villain's quite boring
It
and
was a
stuff.
great
I
start,
don't think
like
it's
the
great.
best start you
It
could
was a
have.
great start, yeah. Although I don't think
Uh,
back then they planned on making a cinematic
I
universe,
think
but I still
it's
think it's good.
high. I think it's a B tier.
I think, yeah, I think it's B.
Great
Um, I
start though.
I'd say yeah, I'd say just B, and I'll put Captain America 1 as a B
Uh,
plus because I think Captain America 1 is slightly better than Iron Man in my opinion.
Okay. Now the next one is Deadpool and Wolverine.
Oh,
Now I have to say something about this. The story, the plot doesn't make much sense. Like it's kind of dumb,
yeah,
but this movie isn't
That
about
that's
that.
kind
It's
of
literally
that's
just
kind of the point.
it's just so funny
yeah.
that this movie is so gosh darn good. It is
Funniest MCU
so
film, one of the worst MCU, one of the worst film plots. Although
yes, but the
it's not
plot, it
bad.
like all these movies that have terrible plots, this one is so like it's not about the plot. Like it, this one is just so about just the goofiness and the silliness and the Deadpoolness. It's just it works perfectly with that. Like
Yeah,
I mean, honestly, every time it's out of entertainment, I was very entertained. But
very entertaining
I
film.
don't know how rewatchable it is because I watched it twice. Second time wasn't as good.
Well, in my opinion, I think a film is more rewatchable based on how entertaining it is, not based on its plot. In my opinion. Well,
Hmm.
I don't know. Well, I think I was nearly going to put it in A. I'm going to give it B plus.
Yeah,
That's what I
I
say.
I also agree with that.
I give it an S.
Did you even watch it?
I watched all the Deadpool
It
movies, you
was the
fatty.
best movie of the last year's summer, though. It was the best movie last year's summer.
I don't know. Uh,
Now,
all right,
here we
next.
go. Guardians of the Galaxy 1. This movie
Ooh,
was the first Marvel movie I ever saw. Very special to me. First movie I ever saw in a movie theater. Wait, no, not the first. This is like the second or
Wait,
third movie I
what?
saw in a movie theater. But this is the first Marvel movie I've ever seen. Holds a very special place in my heart. I think it's the best Guardians movie, and it is perfect. Like anytime I can watch it as many times as you want. Every time it is perfect for me. It may be just biased, but I'm putting it in S tier. I know, call me crazy. I am doing that because it is so special to me. I never get bored of it. It is goofy. It is perfect for me.
Yeah.
Well, it's the perfect. It is just the perfect start for me to watch Marvel. It got me hooked to it, and it was just good. I expected. I saw when I saw that as an wait. How old was I? I was 7. I was 7, and I walked in seeing a raccoon in a tree. So I thought this seems perfect for me. And by the way, the movie came out just 11 years ago now.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well, for me,
I
And the
um,
sound and the music in this is perfect too. Music in it is
yeah,
perfect.
of the three Guardians films, in my opinion, it probably has the best of the three soundtracks.
Mhm.
Maybe.
crying.
um, for me, I think it's
Face.
very good, although, um, in my opinion, the second half of the film, except from the final part, except like right after the ship exploding when they're on the ground and they have the dance fight and stuff.
Mhm.
Um, except from that and the scene where they're talking about the Infinity Stones, I think that second half is quite forgettable. Like
Mm.
after they escape the prison, I think it's quite forgettable. But the first half is memorable and good.
But you could
Um,
see how it is an S tier for my first movie
yeah, I
scene.
see.
If
I
it
see.
is, and also being a
I
7-year-old
would
kid.
put for me Guardians in A though.
Mm.
That's what I would say.
Mm. Now the
So
next
yeah,
movie is a very recent one, Fantastic Four.
Fantastic Four. Alright,
Very good theme.
Clem, I
Best
saw it
theme.
first before you, so I'm going to talk about it first, okay?
Your best theme.
So, yeah, me and Clem were talking earlier. We both think that the Fantastic Four. The Fantastic Four. Okay. Yeah, we think it's the best theme of any Marvel movie yet. Slightly better than the Avengers theme. Um, I think the plot is really great. I love how it's not a lead-up film into Doomsday, and how they made it its own standalone thing. That was really good for me. Although they do with the post-credit scene of Doom, that isn't. Although that's a lead-up, it's like they're not going to they're not going to like the people aren't only going to the film for the lead up to Doomsday. They're watching it for the Fantastic Four, and the trailers looks
Mm-hmm.
great. It's visually stunning. It's great that they did it in their own universe and made it their own world. All these great character, like all the like how the world fits in like 60s like sci-fi is great. I think the character chemistry is amazing. Um, the whole space sequence from the minute they lifted it from the rocket to when they went back is great, especially the scene where Sue Storm was giving birth and with all the Silver Surfer scenes. I think Galactus was a little bit underwhelming, but it's okay. I'm better will return because he didn't die technically; he just got stranded somewhere else, and I'm sure he'll survive. Um, and although I think they could have used their powers more and they could have like done a bit more fighting, it wasn't. I didn't hate how they had a lot of talking and stuff because I think that was necessary to what the plot of the film was. Um, and yeah, I think it was really really good. And Clem, what do you think?
Um, I really liked how they didn't make it really about like the origin of the Fantastic Four, since we've seen that like
Yes,
30 times.
yeah, like they
It's
did with
like
Spider-Man. I'm
we
glad they
already
didn't
get
do
it.
an
We
origin.
already understand. We already understand, and I
Yeah,
like it. This is perfect because all Fantastic Four movies are about like who started and all that stuff. No, we already understand that, and we loved it.
yeah.
So we hated
And
those
I
things,
think
and I like how they
also
did
it
it.
has one of the best intro sequences of any
Mm.
film
Oh yes.
because that was them explaining how it worked and how the new world worked and stuff, which is great, which I really like. So yeah, and I think and just know everyone, it has a higher Rotten Tomatoes score than every single other Fantastic Four movie combined. Anyway, in my opinion, I would put it at a high A. That's where I would put it.
This may sound crazy, but I think it's a S. It's a lower S. It's a low.
Fair?
But
Yeah.
honestly, it has been the best Marvel movie in a long time.
Yeah.
So it just really,
It's my
it
favorite movie.
We haven't even seen it, bro.
I have.
It really is good
Phew.
because it is so good. The entire time I was entertained, and I didn't want it to end, and
Yeah.
it was intense. You know, it was intense the whole time. Like I was like, you know, but anyways, enough about
Yeah.
that.
Although
The next
what
move.
I'll quickly add is you can, in my opinion, you can really tell there was a lot of deleted scenes in this, which there was, which kind of disappointed me.
They
I think the movie could have been a bit longer because I think they rushed
Mhm.
some stuff, so that's why I've
I
got it
think
in
it
A
could
and
have
not
been like
S.
another 10, 15. But maybe when I rewatch it or as time passes, it'll go to an A tier. But it's
Yeah.
still just so good for recently times that it's an
Yeah.
S tier. But anyways, it got me back into Marvel. Like it got me back interested into, you know, I didn't
Yeah.
really care about Marvel. This got me back into it. But now, Captain Marvel. I will start this movie made over $1 billion, most overrated movie that made $1 billion.
Yeah.
But I think it is as someone who watched the uh uh as someone who watched both, I will put it at the D tier because it isn't bad like these ones. It isn't bad. All right, it is an E tier. It's above these. I'm not gonna put it at this level. That is too mean. But it's at this level. It's forgettable. And if for $1 billion, like
So,
the only reason it made that much money is because her logo was at the end of Infinity War in that post-credit scene. That's the
yeah.
only reason they made it.
I really don't know why it made that much money. I really
Because of
don't.
because of her symbol being at the post-credit scene. It came
Probably
out
because
right
of also
after.
just young Nick Fury and I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah.
Well, for
But
me, it's
anyway.
F. Incredibly forgettable. I think I've only watched it once, though. To be fair, but still, forgettable, boring. When you got a boring lead, the film just crumbles.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Actress is not that likable too. I
nah.
heard a lot. But next thing is Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. That one, actually this one I think I've watched this one a lot in
I've
school.
watched
Like
this
I
one a
watched
lot
this.
as well.
Yeah,
I think.
yes, like it is a really well rewatchable movie. Surprising for a movie, like this is a really good one to open a laptop during school and just watch. Like
Yeah.
this is a great movie to rewatch, and it was good. Like in the visuals, oh that
Oh,
fight, oh,
visuals.
all
Best. I
right.
mean,
So
yeah,
what would you
best
have to say?
choreography in every Marvel film. My inner child is hating me for saying that because of an upcoming film, but yeah, it's great. Visually incredible. I love the plot. I love the score as well. The fight scenes are just so good. The bus fight, just every single fight. Even like I will. I will say some people don't like the fact how they should have kept like some people should say they should have kept it martial art fighting throughout the whole film and not CGI at the end. I can see why people think that, but I think it was fine. I think it would have been. I don't know. I think it would have been a bit too dull if it was like that all the way through. So I like how they did the cool stuff at the end. Although it's not nowhere near as memorable as the martial art fighting. Um, so yeah, and but the ring, I really love the fight at the end between Shang-Chi and Wenwu with the rings. I really, really love that fight. And people and Awkwafina is underrated because people hate on her too much.
All
Um,
right. So where would you put this? I think it
I
is
would
in
put it
a.
in A. I'm not even joking with you.
Ooh, you know, okay. This is a
I really like
very. This is
Shang-Chi. I'm so
this.
annoyed they ever made Shang-Chi 2 before Doomsday.
Have they even announced it?
No. They're probably going to make it in after Secret Wars. Or maybe between them, but I doubt it. So yeah, I
That would be
really.
bad if it's between them.
Yeah. But yeah,
It
yeah,
is.
really like
I
it.
don't think it's as good as Captain America: Civil War, which I think is the high. Actually, it is a very Captain America: Civil War for me is a very high B tier. This is also a very high B tier, but very
Yeah,
close to
we
B.
can probably do the rankings at the end. Alright, what is
All right.
next? We're 49 minutes in now.
Marvel. Wait, no, Marvel's The Avengers.
Oh.
Um.
It's a classic, bro.
So
Come on.
I think this is great. This is just, you know, it is the first time we see a group of heroes like this from all, not that weren't like, or just like they put them in there. No, this is like movies, they've built them up, all this, and they put them together perfectly. I think this is A tier. This is
Okay.
just the great. This is the great start.
Okay. I
But I
think.
don't. I think it's a minus. I think Avengers: Age of Ultron is better.
Yeah. So before I say what I want to say, I like it a bit, and I think it's good. But I think it's the most overrated MCU movie.
Ooh, why do you say that?
I think it's very outdated. I think it can be boring. I think the plot is very some of the plot throughout the film is very forgettable. For me, it's just
You
I only
know,
remember certain bits from the film. I don't remember the in between.
okay. You're actually
Um,
right. Okay, you actually brought up I'm actually lowering it to now that you say that.
I
Now I was thinking about the
think,
good I was thinking about the good points, but I wasn't thinking about the whole movie now.
yeah,
Now that you're actually bringing it up, now I'm kind of realizing I'm only remembering like the the New York part and like,
mm,
the Thor, Iron Man and Captain
I
America
think the
fight.
most
That
memorable scene is them fighting before Hulk, before
okay.
Banner turns into Hulk when they're talking about when they find out they're making weapons from the Tesseract.
Okay. I think it's a
I think it's
B
C.
minus. I think it's a B minus.
I think it's
I,
C, just C. I think it's average.
I think it is a B minus. But
Yeah.
anyways, moving
Next.
on, we got Black Panther. This is one of the best solo movies, and
Yeah.
actually, I think one of the best. I think it may be the best movie. Black Panther. It's not detached from the story, but it's its own thing. You get what I'm saying? It's not
Yeah, I
like
see what you mean. Yeah.
yeah. So I think it is. I could see why some people may say S tier. I can agree. It is a very rewatchable movie. It's like Shang-Chi. Honestly,
Yeah.
Shang-Chi. Wait, why did I put Shang-Chi too?
I think
I
because
think.
you were,
Oh, it's because
I
we.
think you were talking about Is there a Shang-Chi too? You probably just put that in your head, and yeah.
Okay,
So
I think it is a. I think it is A tier, high A tier.
yeah. I think some of the action is forgettable. Although some people said the CGI at the end is bad, I don't get it. I don't. I
No,
think it's. I think it's good. I think it's. I don't. I don't have any problem
yeah,
with it. And plot is great. Villain is one of the best.
yeah,
Um,
underrated, underrated.
and in my opinion, wait, what are we talking about? I completely forgot the film we're talking about.
Black.
Black Panther one, right? I'm struggling between S and A. I'm gonna put it in. I'm gonna A plus.
Ooh, okay.
That's where I would put it. I think it's very, very good. Okay, how
Hmm.
many have we got left, Clem?
We got. Oh, okay, of course my phone just turned off. All right, there we go.
Oh, okay.
We got five more.
Okay, well let's speed it up. So here we go. What's next?
Ant-Man.
Ant
Um,
Man.
that's a good. It's a good. What would you call it? Heist movie. It's like more of.
Yeah,
It's the heist. It's a heist movie, and it's funny. It's actually kind of rewatchable. I think it's a C.
I think it's a C as well. I think because me and Clem have done this Marvel movie ranking before, but like after Endgame, like I think like halfway into Phase 4 or something.
Yeah.
And I swear you had it in A or
Yeah,
something like that.
because I liked it a lot
Yeah,
more
but I
back
put
then.
it in C. Like it's just like Ant Man and the Wasp. It's not. It's more. It's a better like more intriguing plot than Ant Man 2. But
Hmm.
yeah, I really like it. And
All right.
Beast Man. But yeah,
All right.
but it's not anything really special. Okay,
All right.
next.
Spider-Man: Homecoming. This one
Okay,
actually, I've actually only rewatched this one more time, but I really liked the rewatch.
yeah,
Like, I for some reason haven't gone back to this one that much, but it's a good rewatch.
yeah. For
And
me, it's just average. I'm just gonna put it in.
but yeah,
I think it's on the same level as uh uh same level as Far From Home,
I actually agree with that. Um,
but slightly better, I would say.
mhm.
Although I used to
All
prefer
right.
Far From Home. So yeah.
Next movie is Black Widow.
Ooh, this is underrated, but not
Uh,
still not amazing.
it's just it came out. Why they should have made it like when they
Oh my
should have
god.
made like they should have made it when she was like alive. Like
No, No.
I didn't feel attached to this, but I think it's a D tier.
All right. Here's the thing with me. So many people say this should have released in Phase 3. The whole point of making that film was to bring in Elena and I guess Red Guardian. That's why they didn't do it in Phase 3. Because if they did it in Phase 3, then Yelena and Red Guardian would have had to been in
They won't have to
Endgame,
have
and then
been.
everyone would have known about them, and then it wouldn't have made sense for them to be Thunderbolts. Like
No, I don't know.
that's
Anyways,
that's my opinion. So I think, although I think it's still D though, because I think it probably like D plus, because
okay. Yeah,
yeah.
the next one is Thor. I think it's better than Thor. It's better than Thor: Dark World, but I
I
think
put
it's
it in
still
D.
in the D. Yep.
Yeah.
Not.
Forgettable. Yeah.
And okay, we may have saved the best for last.
Oh.
Captain America: The Winter Soldier.
Yeah. Wait.
I think that is the last one. Hasn't been on the list yet.
So that
Number 37. Wow,
37.
what there are the odds? Best for last, possibly. We haven't put anything in the favorite or least favorite, but that may just be my favorite. But for
Really?
now,
Oh,
I will.
okay. Because I thought
That
Guardians
is
was your favorite. Okay.
no. I'm well. I mean, that was. But anyways, Winter Soldier is by far an S tier. It is a very, very good movie.
Yeah. Did you say 37 movies?
Yep, 37.
Okay. Okay,
This is
that's right.
37.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's my favorite as well. Although I will say, although it's my favorite MCU movie, sadly we are not talking about the shows in this tier list because wait, I just put Captain America Winter Movie or whatever.
Okay.
Um, uh, because it's my second favorite MCU project after Loki season 1 because I absolutely love that. But maybe
Loki
Clem,
is my
maybe
favorite Marvel.
if people love this video, maybe if they want it, we can
Yeah.
do another video just for the shows.
Yes. But now let me do my favorite project, which is drumroll.
Ooh, okay, that makes sense.
Yep, it is just anytime I watch it, I can watch it anytime, even if though it's a
The
long movie. Captain America 2 is a great is a is a great movie. Is a great S tier, but I think Infinity War is just that good. I think it is that good. And the one problem is that
What?
Thanos doesn't appear for
what?
one point. And now it is time to do the worst Marvel movie,
Oh
which
yeah.
in my
Captain
opinion
So
Marvel.
for me,
is
wait. So for you, it's either Ant-Man 3, 4, 4, or Doctor 2. Okay, for me, it's either Ant-Man 3, 4, 4, Doctor Strange 2, or Captain Marvel.
I think you
This one, right?
put
This
Captain
one.
Marvel too low.
Right.
This one.
Okay. Well,
This is
what's your
It's
least favorite?
lowest.
I think okay. Honestly, I need to think, Ryan. You need to give me a
Okay.
moment. These movies are so bad.
Um.
Okay, actually, you know what? Okay, now that I'm thinking of it, the one I'd want to watch the least amount. If you had to tell me the one I would not want to watch, like if you had to tell me I had to watch one of these, the first one I would cross off that I would not want to watch at all is drumroll.
Ant-Man
I think it's
3.
gonna be Ant-Man 3. Oh, okay.
What?
That if you
Interesting.
told if I had to watch one of these, the first one I would cross off is that one. It is
Yeah.
terrible, terrible with a capital T. Actually, two capital T's and an
Okay.
exclamation point in
To
the middle.
terrible. Okay. And for me, in my opinion, the worst is
Captain Marvel.
this. Okay, one sec. Oh god, I'm messing up. Okay. Honestly, it is Captain Marvel for me.
Beast,
Ooh,
beast, beast,
I
I
beast,
think
don't
there.
like it.
I understand why. I don't think it's that bad. Like I would rather watch
I
Captain
don't
Marvel
remember
than
anything of
any
it.
of these
I don't.
movies.
Yeah.
I'd rather watch it than any of these movies.
Yeah.
I'm
Is it
just
All
combined?
I
right,
hate.
guys, we have 40
Okay,
seconds left before an hour, so we need to do the
well, okay.
intro
Which
right
one is
now.
the second worst? Which one's second worst? Second worst. Do you
Probably.
think?
Oh, probably Ant-Man
Do
3, I
you think?
think.
Okay. Anyways, I'm Based. We're Cognitive. Subscribe to Basto Media.
Here are
And
Sonic's. She's hop. Okay.
if anyone can decode this,
Torn. Okay, 15 seconds left.
Come
Okay,
witness the result.
thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, if you want a show video, then comment down below. We're probably going to do that anyway. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you.